And welcome back. So now that our orbits are matched, my real question at this point is, how does one dock? Because now we're close enough that I could consider using my RCS to match orbits with these things. Instead of using, because, well, really 50 meters, that's nothing. In celestial terms, I mean, we are right on top of each other. The part I don't know is, because I've never done this, exactly what it will take to thrust, to move this ship towards my target. Because I've got a whole bunch of different vectors. Let's see, what do we have here? Docking? I wonder what docking mode is like. Interesting. I do not know how that works. But okay, let's see. So if I hit, see, the thing is, I don't know which. So if, are we burning? So that's down, that's left. So I think that's pushing us towards the ship at the moment. Yeah. We are coming closer. We definitely need to go up a little because we don't want to hit it perfectly on. All right, we're pushing towards it, not too fast. Okay. So, looking good. Keep pushing towards it. This isn't actually too bad. $20 to go. God, this is eerie. I've only done this a few times. I'm just very gently using the various tools to, oh, I gotta remember which one does which right now. So if I wonder if there's any other docking tools here or not. $10 to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we need to rotate a bit this way. And keep pushing that way. And a bit more this way. And a bit more this way. Uh-oh. My monitor just turned on in my daughter's room. I hope she didn't just wake up. I don't think it's anything. Oh, my wife's home. Of course, that's the sound of the garage door opening. Not the greatest of timing, but... Alright, we are definitely not too high. Okay. Let's see. How do we... We are almost aligned on one axis here. No, 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 no. Wrong axis. Wrong axis. All right, come on, come on. I am not sure if I'm using these tools right. But we are almost aligned. Oh, maybe if I turned off the SAS, it wouldn't be fighting this thing quite so hard. Okay, let's see. If I hit A, all right, we're rotating wrong. All right, now we're drifting away. We're drifting away. Oh dear, this is not behaving the way I would have liked it. Let's go back to staging mode here. All right. First of all, stop this rotation. Lock it in place. All right, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hey, sorry about that. So, let's see. Put ourselves back to that position I want to be at, which is, I really should be using the nav ball for this. The docking tools didn't tell me exactly what I needed to do. Also, I think I hit too many buttons, so there's our, that's one axis right there. Now then, if I burn, whoa, no. Okay, so that's gonna tip me over. So part of the problem, okay, so maybe docking tools will work, because if I hit that button, no, we need, am I missing some tools or something? Because it feels like there should be one more axis of burn here, because that's down towards it, that's up away from it, and that's rotational. I feel like there's something missing. Okay, well, let's rotate it until our A, yeah, so you guys will tell me if I've missed something, I'm sure. Okay, SAS off. Let's rotate it so that we are pointing towards it. Lock on. No, there's something, so if that's rotation, Z doesn't do anything, C doesn't do anything, B doesn't do anything, R? No. No, I must be missing something here, guys. What have I missed? All right, so yeah, there's 6 axes that I want to move along. So this makes me rotate. I'm out of docking mode here. And we're drifting away from each other ever so slowly because I've messed up a few. Oh, here we go. Let's see, I want to move along that axis. That's K. So maybe, or J. In docking mode, it doesn't do anything. And H. H does downwards, N does upwards. Now, what we need to do is align our... Hold on, have I gotten too far away? My target got cleared somehow, probably. Set as target. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see. All right, so M won't do it. K, there we go. So let's use that, and I will counter. There we are. These are the tools I want. So it's the other side of the keyboard when in this mode will give you tools that let you, that's the tools I wanted. That's the tools I wanted. Okay. Okay. There we are. Stop. All right, just a little bit more. Overshot just a little. All right, what we really need to do is move a little closer. So that's the H, yes. Let's shoot towards the thing. Come on, there we are. Just very slow. Okay, well, a little faster. Okay. And then when we're within about 5 meters, we'll slow down a little. Come on, let's see. Okay, SAS off. Okay, slow down, slow down. There we are. All right. Now it's getting a little better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I suddenly rotating again? Hold on, are we going to actually auto-dock a little? Docking port's attempting to line up a little. Okay, we're going about as slow as is possible. Here it comes. Here it comes. Just a little closer. And 3, 2, 1. Are you guys compat? Oh, pa, hee. Okay. All right, back the other way. We are so close. That was not so well done of me. This is what I get for not changing my view. Oh, just a little. Come on, we're almost there. Just don't get too impatient. All right, all right, all right. Are we online? We're online. Ah, ha, come on, come on. Doc? Yes! Ha, ha, ha! Oh, man. It's not lined up the way I would necessarily like it to be, but it is a successful docking maneuver. Not the prettiest job I think I've ever done in my life, but in all honesty, I'm pretty pleased with that. Dang, that was cool. I'm not sure if that actually is going to wind up being 2 episodes or not. It might just wind up being one where I cut there, now that I look at this. Now the question is, are we losing electricity or are we gaining electricity? I cannot answer that question at this instant in time. Because I don't know if... Oh, let's turn off that RCS and SAS. We'll save a little monopropellant because we're going to need that to deorbit this whole mess. So at this instant in time, I don't have the advanced resource tab installed right now. But I think we are slowly losing power. Also because we're coming into the dark side of the planet, which... Alright, so we are consuming. So it's using power. I think we're still dealing with a net loss of power at the moment. But... come around to sunrise here. We're almost recharging our batteries right now. So let's see, how many solar panels are actually getting sunlight? You are. You are. You are. You are not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight of the panels are currently getting power. And that's enough to basically push us down to near zero electrical consumption, which is not bad. If I planned this right, I mean, at times 4, it's at 0.02. So all things considered, even just a few of these are going to help. And that's really all I was caring about, is a few of these will help. Dang, I can't believe I pulled that off. Not exactly the most efficient method. I'm sure I could have done some of that more efficiently. I wonder if... Curious. Is it Alt? If I right click and then hit Alt. So you can't do fuel transfers in Better Than Wolves without a fuel pump. And that doesn't... You can do electrical transfers, no problem. See? So that's not an issue, but fuel transfers are a much more complex procedure and require an actual pump object. So I'll have to test that at a later date. If I've been thinking, I don't know if I even have the technology yet or not. But yeah, grasshopper style designs are still not possible in my era of Better Than Wolves. I wonder what's currently set as my target. Poor old Kerbal 3. I'm going to have to check in on that. Maybe we'll do that quickly at the end of this episode. But now, because this is all just an experiment. Oh, that's because we're in docking? No. It's probably because we have an uncleared... Oops. Well, I guess we're checking on it now. Well, that other ship will keep. Hello there, poor old Kerbal 3. Periapsis is skimming the atmosphere. It's still got a long ways to go before it deorbits itself, shall we say. Let's see. If I set... I wonder if this thing's got the... Oh, it's... Oh, that thing's in such an eccentric orbit. We're never going to catch up with it. But yeah, that's definitely a return that did not go low enough. It's also a ship that had the misfortune to not have the battery power I needed on it. Okay, unset target. And now we shouldn't have some of that stuff on here. So what we are going to do, and this is going to be another issue of ship management, because now we have, if I put the engines on, we have rockets that burn in opposite directions from one another, which is definitely a minor design flaw that we're going to have to examine. But really, there's an easy solution to that, and all it takes is shut down, shut down, shut down, and shut down. That takes care of that little issue. Now the other thing we could do to save a little bit more power on this thing, now that I think about it, is go in here and disable one of these. Oh, no, never mind. I guess they're not active unless the ship is active. That connection's really solid, and that worked. I'm really happy with that. Alright, so retrograde. I hope that's burning in the right direction. It is not. I turned off the wrong engines. So the ship as designed has to burn prograde. Funny enough. Its relative prograde. Yeah, that's one thing you can't tell with this design as is which end is actually the front. Granted, that's where, you know, various other ship designs will actually come into play. But I managed to do it with significant fuel left over, so I'm pretty happy about that. Lock on. And let's burn ourselves out of orbit. There we go. Periapsis is going down, 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 down. And we should start hitting that. We should hit that a lot sooner as I keep taking this thing down. There we go. We are now in a crash vector in 15 minutes. We will come in like a sack of bricks. Alright, let's watch her burn up in the atmosphere, because this is going to be hilarious. Alright, so solar panels, I'm going to call those a really good investment. It's just going to take some learning to figure out how to use them right. They're coming in hot. It's going to be burn time soon. This is going to be a mess. Because this thing has absolutely zero defense from hitting the atmosphere right now. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Blew in half on the first shot. The best is yet to come. Nice. The power went out. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, guys. To wrap up this episode, we are going to go to the Space Center and we're going to see if poor old Kerbal 3 is actually losing its... If poor old Kerbal 3 is ever going to come home. Oops, wrong place. Yeah, this is the first episode where I didn't go after science in a while. Today I had to learn something, and I'm going to do some more review on the specifics of... Alright, so we need to put this on full throttle, and we need to go and see if its apoapsis drops at all as we come into the atmosphere. Because if it does, we're okay. Here we come, full throttle. So apoapsis, here we go. It's dropping, it's dropping. The periapsis is not, which is too bad. But it's only dropping a little bit. Oh, it's okay. Periapsis is dropping a little as we come through. So that's 8.5. So we are bringing... The periapsis is coming down in the atmosphere very slowly. Which is also going to bring the apoapsis down a little bit more. And 4 is as fast as we can go while we're in the atmosphere. So it's going to be hard to say what happens. These parachutes, I believe I deployed them before all hell broke loose. So they will come out of the ship at some point during re-entry. I have no idea when. But the important thing is, it is slowly, very slowly, coming out of the atmosphere, coming down low enough that those poor guys will eventually come home. Such as it is. Their bodies will become one with the ground. So we'll let this thing do one more orbit and then we'll call it a day. I know it's a very grim thing, but I really was overdue to check up on these poor guys. Just waiting for it to let me accelerate to full throttle here, which I believe happens over 250,000 meters. Okay. Here we go. Back out. Man, we still go out a long ways in this. So here we go for one more pass through the atmosphere. I think it's starting to precipitously drop in elevation. The atmosphere is pushing it around into a tumble. I don't think I have any control over this thing right now. Just too bad. But we're coming through the atmosphere. And we've passed another periapsis. And one more. What the hell? We're doing this at full throttle, I tell you. We're just time accelerating a few days away here. And we'll see what happens with this last one. But it is dropped. It's under 7 million meters now. But I think this thing's going to burn up pretty horribly in the atmosphere. Just a hunch, because of the tumble it's developed as it gets buffeted by the atmosphere. There goes the periapsis again. But we're getting down to the point where these poor buggers might actually come home. Anyways, I'm going to call it there. Let's go back to the Space Center and check up on a few other missions. Let's see, what else do we have here? So, we got our Minmus landers. We've got Kerbal 3, which is slowly getting back to normal. We've got a few of our few Minmus landing probes. We've got one of our failed Minmus probes right there, which is on a very ugly orbit between Minmus and Kerbin. I think, or actually it's between the moon, isn't it? No? Okay, whoa. Okay. Oh. These must be the asteroids in the new mission pack. Interesting. Alright, yeah, so its orbit does extend out beyond Minmus. But it's entirely possible this thing's going to get pasted by the moon before long. I mean, I guess the odds of it aren't great, but let's see, closest approach. Who knows? Yeah, unlikely. Extremely unlikely that that one's going to do anything useful. Let's see, is there any way shortcut to the ships section? I don't know. There might be a shortcut to the Space Center manager here, but I don't know what it is. All right. Lunar Flight 1 has landed at the moon. So we've got these are my two biggest problems right here. These two ships orbiting Kerbin, plus, of course, all this crap. Let's turn all this other stuff off. This is actually a bigger problem right here. You know what I really should do is erase any debris flights that are actually sitting on a planet here, just to tidy things up here. Like this one right here. Because we could get rid of that. Terminate contact with that, with the debris. We just won't worry about its existence. We'll only worry about the old probes. It's not hurting anything right now. It won't really hurt anything until I decide I want to try cleaning up some of this mess. That's just heading to the ground, so that's not a big deal. Yeah. So, I mean, I could start trying to figure out how to design a ship to start deorbiting some of this crap. I'm not entirely sure what to do about them, really. Yeah, that's the ship that just burned up. Oh, that's not even the... Interesting. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, we won't worry about it for now. Anyways, I think we should call it a day. Next time we'll try and design a probe. I'm not sure what to try next at this stage. But probably something moon-related. Maybe I'll throw some solar panels on a manned flight to the moon and see if that extra little bit of electricity will allow me to get a few more research features. Because I actually had some pretty bad luck with the lunar crew reports. Let's see, we're up to 12 reports. We missed at least... We're still missing at least 3 features on the moon, which is annoying because I got into the wrong polar orbit. I guess we'll see. Oh. No atmospheric pressure scan from the surface of Minmus? Did I forget to transmit that? If I did, that's... Oh. Must have been a useless report, I guess. Or something went wrong. I don't know which. There's something funny going on there, because I thought I'd transmitted that. Apparently it didn't. Okay, anyways, that's me just futzing around with stuff here. Thank you all very much for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.